On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Children, whoever, people are lying sometimes, but the amount of people that don't report far outweigh the people that are lying. Like, I don't think that, in my opinion, I do not think that we should be sitting up here pushing this. Well, women be lying, men be lying, people be lying. No, because a lot of people don't say anything because people are pushing that. I mean, if people were just, if we were just going to ask, how many people know someone who was molested, assaulted, raped, whatever? I think most people would say they know someone, if it's not them, someone, at least one person. But then to say, like, oh, we just should think everyone's lying. No.
I'm not saying that this happens all the time. I'm saying that the MeToo movement has ushered in an era where every man is guilty before any facts or any evidence are presented.
So chaotic.
Yes.
Based on the definition of grape, right? If you are blacked out, as you just mentioned.
Sure.
You just mentioned that.
Sure.
That falls under that. So if someone is incapacitated, they are actually correct if they say that. You just mentioned blacked out drunk. If someone is blacked out drunk and someone does something with them, they are not in the mindset to consent based on the legal definition.
Can I ask you a question? So going by your logic, and I'm
no, it's not my logic. I'm just saying the legal definition.
Hold on, okay, you gotta let him finish.
Yeah, but it's not my logic. It's
going by what you are saying.
The legal definition.
Going by what you are saying.
The legal definition.
Okay, going by the legal definition that you have stated, okay, and I'm going to take your word for it. If what you're saying is true, well, isn't the man blacked out, and is he?
You didn't mention that. You said if a woman.
Can he finish? Kay, you gotta let him finish.
No, because he.
It's not. No, you have to let him finish. He's not cutting you off, but you'll keep cutting him off. So let him finish.
Again, Kay.
More like a discourse.
Kay. Again, I am not discrediting anything that has ever happened to a woman. I believe that certain things do happen to women. However, you went to college and you know that women or girls on college campuses, they get drunk just as much as the boys do. They are both blacked out, wasted, and they both participate in an act. And that's how a lot of these assaults happen.
Well, then the man should advocate for himself. But I'm going based on what you just said when you said women get blacked out drunk. You didn't mention the man. Now, if you're talking about a man getting blacked out drunk, he should press charges too. If he feels like he was taken advantage of, he was blacked out, absolutely hold that woman accountable for grape. Do it.
Okay.
I agree.
Hold on, you guys. Hold that thought real quick. Let me get some other people in it. Anybody else want to chime in about the Me Too movement?
Yeah. So, I mean, I think chaotic, just to go back on how it started from this woman, an advocated lady in New York back in 2006. Then it started the hashtag Me Too movement back in like 2017 or 18 from when Harvey Weinstein. And it was, the idea was to give women that was sexually assaulted a voice or a platform, and to kind of rally women, supposedly men, but it was majority women, to say, hey, me too, this happened to me. So to give a voice to it, to quote unquote the voiceless. I think what has happened is that particular movement turned into something where people used it against men, used it for attention. It became a social media thing. Everyone was hashtag me too. And so it turned into something that maybe it didn't start off to be. And then I think there was a Harvard report that was done a couple of years ago that shows the effect. So now men are scared to have one-on-ones on the workplace with women, don't want to hire attractive women. Now, when you have a male doctor, you have to have a nurse present when he's giving you a physical. So a lot of things that happened that transpired actually was a downfall to the Me Too movement, because now it's, it was against men. A lot of men were saying they got Me Too that wasn't, hence the case that we are really talking about today. And then even hiring women. A lot of men don't even want to hire women now. So again, it had an adverse effect. And to Kate's point, and also to logic, I don't believe in what Candace Owen said, believe all women. No. In the words of Yo Gotti, women lie, men lie, numbers don't lie. So I stick to that. But there have been cases. I'm in Nashville, the Vanderbilt case with the 5 football players that are all doing prison time, 15 to 17 years. And it was sad. These are amazing boys, but the woman got drunk, passed out. It was a girlfriend of one of the star players, but however, he allowed his friends to come up there in the dorm room, sexually assault her, all 5 of them. They peed on her. They took videos, put stuff up her butt. So it was a whole lot of stuff. She was passed out with her boyfriend, but he did allow other boys to do that. So it's a case by case basis. But Me Too movement turned into something that I don't know if it was supposed to be, but it turned into something. Now it's for clout. It's for a lot of it's for attention. But I don't want to take away that it should be a case by case basis. Don't believe all women. Don't believe all men. Let's get the facts of the story. Let's not cancel anyone because someone said they got Me Too. No, we're not canceling. We're going to give them their due justice, innocent until proven guilty. That just doesn't happen. And it's unfortunate, but it doesn't happen. Once someone says you did this to me, then you lose your job. Could lose your family. Get kicked out of school even before the due process is done. So, I just wanted to give that tidbit on the Me Too. And again, like I said, the blackout and stuff, that huge case in Vanderbilt was humongous. And the people, honestly, what's interesting was that I guess I was supporting kind of the couple of the other guys because I didn't really believe her story either. But they were backing the football players. So it was a really sad story here.
All right. I want to come through the video real quick. Chaotic, you want to say something before I go ahead? Okay.
Oh, no, I think
we'll just leave it at chaotic, then we're going to go ahead through the video.
Yeah, I know. You should play the rest of the video. I mean, you should play more of the video. I'm done about the Me Too part. But yeah.
Okay. All right.
Video.
And it really just, for me, it begs, I think all of the stupid movements, and for all of you people who jump on Instagram and Twitter looking for something to care about, like you treat every social cause like it's an ice bucket challenge. Like, you guys, like, I don't know, like, oh, thank you for nominating me to care about Black lives today. I'm going to post a black square. Blah. Thank you for nominating me to care about Ukraine today. I'm going to post a Ukrainian flag even though I can't even point to it on a map. Blah. Thank you for nominating me to put a mask on and take a picture and say mask up, save lives. I'm going to do that because I'm an idiot and I just do whatever I find on Instagram that seems to be popular at the moment. Like, to you people who just never think, just never suspend yourself for a moment to think, right? And keep being proven over and over and over again that you're falling for fictitious narratives, falling for fictitious organizations, lining the pockets of predators, and supporting liars, because that's what.
So she's steady, talking about the Me Too movement right here.
The Me Too movement was all about from the very beginning. The Me Too movement trended with the hashtag Believe Women. Okay, a bunch of men out of nowhere were getting fired based off of allegations. Absent.
It's kind of what Courtney was talking about, right? About that, you just anybody can say anything, and then they just get fired. Yeah.
And anybody ever exploring the details or observing the facts, people were just going, "Oh, okay, a woman said it, so we must therefore believe women." What? Believe women? Hashtag blanket believe women? Maybe you guys live in.
Okay, I understand what you were saying, but do you understand? I'm hearing an echo. Do you understand where, in some instances, that it could be a lie? Like, would you at least agree to say that? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that people lie, like in general. Like, there's always going to be an outlier, right? But my thing is that, like, pushing this thing that we shouldn't believe people.
I don't think we
is
push anything. I
problematic.
think when they came out with this, people are pushing back saying that, hey, sometimes women are lying.
Sometimes maybe people are lying, whether it be women, men, children, whoever. People are lying sometimes, but the amount of people that don't report far outweigh the people that are lying. Like, I don't think that, in my opinion, I do not think that we should be sitting up here pushing this. Well, you know, women be lying, men be lying, people be lying. No, because a lot of people don't say anything because people are pushing that. I mean, if people were just, if we were just going to ask, how many people know someone who was molested, assaulted, raped, whatever? I think most people would say they know someone, if it's not them, someone, at least one person. But then to say, like, oh, we just should think everyone's lying. No,